The network state. Description. Technology has enabled us to start new companies, new communities, and new currencies. But can we use it to start new cities or even new countries? This book explains how to build the successor to the nation-state, a concept we call the network state. Quick start. Chapter 1. Preamble. Are you the kind of person who skims the beginning just to see whether to read the entire thing? You're in luck. We have prepared one sentence, one image, 1,000 word, and one essay summaries of the concept behind startup societies and network states. Just click those links if you're impatient. And of course, for the full experience, you can read it one page at a time. Speaking of pages, every section of this book is online and shareable as an individual web page. For example, the URL to this section is thenetworkstate.com/preamble. This allows you to link directly to any bit of the book for discussion. Moreover, unlike the typical book that's frozen in time, think of this as a dynamic book app that gets continuously updated. You can see the latest version online, or you can follow the instructions at thenetworkstate.com/kindle.gif to get the latest version on your Kindle. When reading it, think of this work as a toolbox, not a manifesto. You don't need to agree with all of it to get something out of it. We have structured it in modular form for that reason. Chapter 1 is an overview of the ideas. Chapters 2, 3, and 4 present an analysis that leads to a concerning forecast for the near future, the problem of American anarchy and Chinese control. And Chapter 5 presents our proposed solution for maintaining liberal values in an illiberal world, startup societies and network states. If you are a partisan of the US establishment or the CCP, you may not agree with our problem statement at all. If you are an orthodox Bitcoin maximalist, you likely won't agree with every aspect of our proposed solution. And if you are coming in from another school of thought, you may only agree with parts of the problem or solution as we have framed them. Nevertheless, we believe there is enough flexibility in the idea of the network state that you can customize it and make it your own. But what exactly is a network state? The network state in one sentence. In one informal sentence, a network state is a highly aligned online community with the capacity for collective action that crowdfunds territory around the world and eventually gains diplomatic recognition from pre-existing states. When we think of a nation-state, we immediately think of the lands. But when we think of a network state, we should instantly think of the minds. That is, if the nation-state system starts with a map of the globe and assigns each patch of land to a single state, the network state system starts with the 7+ billion humans of the world and attracts each mind to one or more networks. Here's a more complex definition that extends that concept and preemptively covers many edge cases. A network state is a social network with a moral innovation, a sense of national consciousness, a recognized founder, a capacity for collective action, an in-person level of civility, an integrated cryptocurrency, a consensual government limited by a social smart contract, an archipelago of crowd-funded physical territories, a virtual capital, and an on-chain census that proves a large enough population, income, and real estate footprint to attain a measure of diplomatic recognition. Okay, that's a mouthful. It's lengthy because there are many internet phenomena that share some but not all of the properties of a network state. For example, neither Bitcoin nor Facebook nor a DAO is a network state, because each lacks certain qualities, like diplomatic recognition, which are core to anything we think of as the next version of the nation-state. If you want to skip ahead, we expand on each part of the definition in Chapter 5. But it will make more sense if you read the text all the way through. For what it's worth, the technical definition of a nation-state is similarly multi-clausal, because it needs to exclude things we don't typically think about, like stateless nations.